Welcome to Business Innovators Radio, featuring industry influencers and trendsetters sharing proven strategies to help you build a better life right now.
You are listening to the Brilliance Business Show. Conversations with leading experts in business. And today I have a wonderful guest, Nader Tehrani. Nader is founder of NHT Associates, and our topic today is save taxes legally and reduce taxes by 75%. I am your host, Mark Stephen Pooler, and I'm really looking forward to a conversation with you today, Nader.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me. It's great to be here.
I'm really excited to have a conversation with you. Before I get started, I just need to make a legal disclaimer that Nader is not offering legal advice or legal assistance. So let's get started with the show. Nader, can you share with our listeners a little bit about yourself and your business?
Yes, I am a chartered professional accountant. I have my own practice with offices here in Ontario, and we offer a variety of services to small and mid-sized businesses, from startup and registering a corporation, setting up proper legal structures, all the way to till the clients are ready to retire and pass the business to the next generation. We are there to help them with estate planning and estate freeze. I'm the co-author of The Secret to Wealth with Brian Tracy, and I am currently working on a book called 50 Secrets The Taxman Doesn't Want You to Know, and that's based on 30 years of experience dealing with the Canada Revenue Agency and dealing with small businesses.
I hear you. That is incredible. Saving taxes legally and reducing taxes by 75%. You're helping people to save money, which is absolutely incredible. Who doesn't want to save money? Who are your customers, Nader? Who are your clients?
We cater to small businesses, professionals, IT professionals, medical and dental clinics, with real estate investors and real estate professionals, and basically small and mid-sized businesses looking to grow and save taxes.
Now, do you recall a specific aha moment that led to the launch of your business, Nader?
Actually, I started as a self-employed 30 years ago, working with a small accounting firm back in Montreal at that time, and I loved it. And while I was going to school, I was working as self-employed. I was bringing clients to the firm, and if I did any of the work, which was the experience that I needed, I get more commission. And that always stayed in the back of my mind. So once I finished my studies, I started working for large corporations, gaining experience in different tax fields. I worked for corporations like TD, Softchoice, large U.S. corporations like Wholesome in the tax departments, and then Cummins. But I always had it in the back of my mind that I want to be on my own, and dealing with small businesses and dealing with individuals and dealing with CRA is totally a different world than the large corporate world, because now you have challenges every day. New people come to you every day, new challenges come your way, and that's what makes it exciting. And that's why I finally went on my own in January 2011.
Yes. So you're a real action taker, Nader. You are really, really working hard, and you've got that entrepreneurial spirit and flying your own flag for what you do. So that is absolutely incredible. What really motivates you to jump out of bed every single day?
Challenges. What makes life exciting is challenges. And World of tax is quite exciting, and it changes every day, every year here. When you have a budget announcement or a budget update like we did yesterday, tax rules change. Once the government change, the policies change, and that makes it exciting. So, and every day new clients walking to your office and bringing you new challenges, that's what makes it exciting. And that's what I call, the world of tax is complex and sexy, because you get to read every day and you get to have new excitement every day.
I have a saying, Nader, challenges make us stronger.
Exactly.
And you are bringing fun to taxes. So you're saving people money,
Exactly.
but you're also bringing fun to taxes, which I don't find doing my taxes fun, but you're bringing fun to it. What sets your business apart, and what unique need are you filling for your clients?
What sets us apart is that I have 30 years of experience, and I get to see long-term vision. I get to see what clients don't necessarily see. I get to see clients walk in and they say, I need to set up a corporation right away. I have a client right now. We are going through this and they are planning to do investments in the United States. And he tells me, so what is the fastest and the cheapest way? Fastest and cheapest way is not necessarily the best way, because you have no protection and against liability, and you pay the highest tax rates because it's a personal tax rate. So I get to explain to them that, if you buy it in your personal name, then income is personally, and he is a professional making 6 digits every year, clearing 6 digits every year. So then you pay high tax rates on it. So if we set up a corporation, a flow-through corporation, but then again, you have the protection, but then you pay high personal taxes because the money flows back to you personally, and you got to pay personal tax on it. So what clients necessarily see as what they got to do right away and set it up right away is not necessarily the best way. It's to see the long-term vision and to see the impact of the decisions they make and educate them so they make the right decisions. It may cost them a lot higher right now to start up a couple of U.S. corporations and Canadian corporations, but in the long term, they save much, much more taxes, and they are much more protected against liabilities.
And that's why business individuals need guidance and support, because they're busy in their business, taking action, bringing the money in, but it's having the knowledge and experience of a professional like yourself that can give them that guidance. So that's why it's really important that people go to someone with experience to get the right advice. Nader, why is your service especially important in today's modern world?
As I said, tax is a complex world. Every single year, tax rules are changing. Every government that comes into power changes tax policies because they need to save money or spend money. Just look at the Liberal government. When they came into power, some of the tax policies that we had, and they were in place for forever and ever, they called it loopholes, and they closed some of the tax savings that were available to small businesses. So when it comes to tax savings, when it comes to corporate structures, you need somebody who has been there, who reads, who likes to read, and who likes to get involved and be up to date. And that's what sets us apart, and that's why we try to work with as many individuals as we can and try to educate them and save them as much taxes as we can.
Can you just share a few more details of the kind of services and products that you offer?
Yes, from the time that the clients want, as I said, to start a business, or they want to set up investment structures, whether in Canada or United States, we can help them with the corporate legal structures. We do work with the US CPAs that can set up the corporate structures in USA. And once they set up the business or the real estate investments all through the year, we are there to support them. At year end, we do help them with taxes. And then Once the business has grown and they are planning to all the way to till retirement, they plan to do estate freezes. We are there to help them and do the estate planning with them. And then ongoing basis, tax support for all individuals and professionals.
Now, Nader, I know you have all sorts of client success stories. Can you just choose one that really stands out to you?
This is one that we just finished, and I have a client who is a medical professional. He makes an enormous amount of money, but he's also interested in real estate investments, and him, his wife, and his daughter totally own over 10 buildings, real estate properties here in Ontario, and they were all owned individually. And once he went this year to get a mortgage for another building, he was rejected because now they said there is too much liability, too many mortgages, and so he wouldn't be approved. So this is, again, looking long-term at things. Buying in personal name is quite easy, but long-term, you're paying high personal tax rates on it, and then there is a limit on, depending on your income and depending on the mortgages, how much mortgage you are approved for. So we had to set up proper legal structures, roll over all these properties into corporations, set up holding companies, set up management companies, and that's what makes it quite exciting. At that high level tax structure that you do, you can see how it impacts the client's taxes. Somebody who was paying 50.5% tax rates, all of a sudden you set up a proper structure that is paying dividends, and they are using the dividend tax refund rules, and the taxes are reduced to 12.5%. That is what makes it quite amazingly exciting for me to show the tax plan for the year ahead to the client and see his eyes brighten up. Yes. And see how much tax savings he has. Oh my God, why did I do all of this through the years? And that's what makes it exciting.
And very, very rewarding as well. Yes. I can imagine the smile on that client's face knowing the amount of money that they're saving. And I love a success story.
Thank you.
Nader, how do clients typically hear about you? And are there certain life moments that usually lead to them seeking you out?
Usually it's through word of mouth, but then we are on Facebook and LinkedIn. That's how they reach me. But the moment they want, well, a lot of people start with, doing a small tax return, going to the neighbor or going to the small tax office, which are a block or something. But once you get into profession, once you get into investments, that's when they seek the help of a chartered professional accountant that can help them with higher tax savings. That's when we come into their lives.
And it's real complex stuff. And it's really important to go to someone who knows what they're doing and try not to do things by yourself.
Exactly.
Because it will end up costing you more money. Now, Nader, you are involved this weekend on the 5th of December at the Wealth Mastery event with Robert Kiyosaki, Robert G. Allen, Kevin Harrington and Sunil Tulsiani, and you are also part of this incredible event. What are you getting involved with at this event, Nader?
I will be presenting a speech. It's a great honor to be sharing stage with all these great people. And I'll be sharing some of more secrets that I have when it comes to investments and professionals. And I'll be on the stage, and everybody is more than welcome to check Private Investment Club or wealthmastery.ca and register for free. There are also prizes to be won. I know there is an iPad. I'm bringing a Samsung tablet, and there are other prizes to be won for those that join the event.
Well, I'm already part of the event. I have one of the expert interviews on the event, so I'm really looking forward to it as well, and I'm super looking forward to seeing you do your speech as well, Nader. Nader, I have really enjoyed having a conversation with you today. My last question, how can our audience and listeners, especially those that need help with saving taxes and reducing taxes or legally, how can our audience connect with you?
They can go to nadertehrani.com, NADERTEHRANI.com, or they can contact me directly through Nader at NHTtax.com.
Nader at NHTtax.com. Thank you, Nader. I have really enjoyed learning more about you and your business, and I'll look forward to seeing you this weekend.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed it very much. Appreciate it.
Me too. The pleasure is all mine. You have been listening to the Brilliance Business Show. Conversations with leading experts in business.
Thanks for listening to Business Innovators Radio. To hear all episodes featuring leading industry influencers and trendsetters, visit us online at businessinnovatorsradio.com today.